Hi guys, my name is Arseny, and in this video I will break down the difference between IDO, IEO and ICO. Let's get started. But firstly, I would like to explore the concept of IPO, which is more conventional. IPO stands for Initial Public Offering, and essentially this is how big companies raise money. They issue stocks, they sell them out on an exchange, and in return get some really good investment. All of these IDOs, ICOs, and IEOs are just different versions of how a crypto project can raise money. So the first method of raising money for crypto projects was ICO, and it stands for Initial Coin Offering, which is kind of similar to IPO. That 80% of all ICOs, according to CoinDesk, were scams. To be more precise, it's 78%. 4% failed, 3% has gone dead, and only 15% went on to trade on exchange. And that's when CoinList came in, and right now this is the best platform for participating, for conducting an ICO that can bring really good access. So here we are on CoinList. By the way, the link is going to be in the description. You can buy and sell crypto here as well. You can also stake it, but we're interested in token sales. One of the recent ones was IDO, ICO, which I did participate in. And if we look at some previous examples, for example, Casper, we can see that right now it is at 2.7 ROI, which means that if you did put in like $200, you basically got over $500, but all-time high ROI was over 1,000x, which is crazy high. And also, if you want to buy a lot of these tokens, you need to get a lot of karma. So the more karma points you have, the more of these tokens at ICO you can get. And right now, I would say it's the only place where you can do ICO, considering that it's quite big. It gives really good marketing to the project, and overall, it's not difficult to participate. So definitely check out CoinList. So the next type of crypto crowdfunding is IEO, which stands for Initial Exchange Offering. And from the name, you can derive that it is really centralized because it is held by very huge exchanges like KuCoin, Gate.io, and Binance. IEOs do not happen that often, like ICOs as well, but they bring, I would say, the highest return on investments because all of the projects are really inspected by big exchanges. It is really important for an exchange to maintain its reputation, and therefore they really care about it. And most of the projects that launch give like really high return on investments. So for example, Polygon was launched on Binance crypto exchange, and it brought 255x ROI, and at its peak it gave over 1,000x. Same with Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, Steppen, really great projects. You just walk and get money for walking or jogging. And if we look for the best platforms for IEOs, usually it's Binance. It's the best overall. So the way that you see coins that will be launched, as you can see, the whole market is going down right now. You go to more, then you press on Launchpad. Launchpad is the name of the platforms that launch IDOs, but here they essentially use the same name for IEOs. And so one of the most recent projects that they have launched was Steppen. Really big, great return on investment. I didn't participate in it, unfortunately. And if you scroll up, you can see that the most recent one was GAL, or Project Galaxy. And how you would participate, you would just stake a currency that is a token that is native to the platform. So if it is Binance, you stake BNBs. And if you stake, means that you just take these BNBs and you freeze them for a while, for a month. The more BNBs you stake, the more money you'll be getting, the more tokens of this project that is being launched you will be getting. And I staked like 5 BNBs, which is $1,500. And all I got was 0.4 worth of GAL, so it's really little. And the thing is that, how it works is that all of the people who want to get this token during IEO, they stake BNBs, and because the demand is so big, essentially so many people stake it, that the percentage that you get being one of the participants is very low. Therefore, IEOs generally they bring one of the highest returns, as we saw with Steppen and other big projects, but you gotta be staking so much of the coin that it just doesn't worth it most of the time. And the last one, and my favorite type of crypto crowdfunding, It is IDO, which stands for Initial Decentralized Offering. It is the same as IEO, however, it is decentralized. With IDOs, risks are much higher. However, it's much easier to get an allocation than like you don't have to stake that much as you do with IEO. And there are like 2 or 3 IDOs per week, and one of them is usually really good. So you can get into like 4 or 5 projects every single month, which is amazing. So let's get a crypto rank, and you can see here that it gives you really good list of all IDO platforms. For example, I can get to IDO platforms RI, and here you can see the DAO maker gives the biggest returns. Like the average all-time high for the projects is like 42x, and average current ROI is 1.6x, which is quite good as well. DAO maker is certainly the best one. DAO maker is like Binance in the centralized exchange industry. One of the most recent projects they did launch was StepUp that I'm crazy bullish on. Right now, as you can see, I'm staking almost 5,000 FeedFi tokens, and I'm really bullish on this project. Nothing is financial advice, but as you've seen, this is a project that I did invest in. And you can see here that all-time return was 149x, which is crazy high. And the way you participate in this token sales is you just gotta stake DAO token. So you go to products, you go to stake DAO, then you connect your wallet, you purchase some DAO tokens, and that's how you can participate. And the more tokens you buy and stake, the greater is your allocation. Allocation is just the size of how many tokens of an IDO you can get. And there are like 5 different tiers. So the least number of tokens that you need to hold, you need to stake in order to participate in one of these IDOs. Again, this platform is like the best one. Most of the projects that it launches give like really high returns, as we have seen on CryptoRank. But the least number of tokens that you need to stake is 2,000 DAO, which I believe, and one is almost $2, so it is $4,000, which is really expensive. And so me personally, I do not use DAO Maker. Instead, I use other launchpads. And this website doesn't show all of them. For example, one of the best launchpads I use is SafeLaunch, and it's not listed here, but it's really good. It lists really good projects, and you don't need to stake that much. You need to stake like $1,000 in order to get like allocations worth up to $300, $400. But here, for example, in the case of StepUp, if you were staking like $10,000, $15,000 worth of DAO tokens, you would get maximum up to $500 allocation. And comment down below if you want me to make a video about reviewing the best launchpads, the one that I did use and the one that I have experience in. So comment down below and I will make this video next. So when it comes to comparison, I have created a table that you can use. Also, it gives you links to all of the platforms that I've mentioned here. You can access it absolutely freely. And when it comes to risk, definitely IEO has the lowest number of risks because coins that are listed on Binance, I mean, Binance reputation is on stake. So for them, it's really important to really filter out all the projects and allow only the most strong ones to participate there. In terms of return, I would say the IDO gives the lowest return. But again, when it comes to frequency, the frequency for IDOs is the highest. And in terms of staking IDOs, they require the lowest number of money that you need to put in up front. And also links to CryptoRank and CoinList. I hope that this table will be useful. And if you appreciated it, smash the like button. So now the question is how we can track all of the upcoming and all of the new IDOs, IEOs, ICOs that will take place soon. So you can go to CryptoRank and use it for finding new IDOs and to be the first one who knows about them. Another option that I use personally much more is you just find all of these launchpads and you follow them. Then you use Telegram or Twitter or Discord, which one is easier for you, and you like just folder all of them up in one folder, all of the announcements that they make, to make sure that I did not miss any good projects that are coming up. Only in April there were like 91 IDO taking place, and again there are maybe some that are not here in this list, and that's why I really need to analyze the IDO. You need to do really good analysis if you don't want to lose your money. like the product, white paper, like what have there been any other projects that are similar and that are really successful. You need to watch AMAs, which are like streams, which are like videos, interviews of the founders of the projects. You need to check out their website, check their social media, like analyze the team, advisors, partners, backers, investigate their tokenomics. This is one of the most important ones. How much money was already invested in the project, which platforms, which exchanges they will be listed on. Yeah, and just a lot of things. So here it was. Get the table, follow my Telegram channel to not miss out any upcoming projects. And if you appreciated the work and this video was helpful, then smash the like button, hit the notifications button not to miss out new information, new videos, because in crypto space, information and the speed of information is everything. It's the key to success. My name was Arseny. Thank you so much. Follow the channel and wish you all Bitcoin that's over 100K. Thanks so much.